Hey everybody, it's Catherine from Pegasus Title Services, and I'm reporting to you live from the world of title insurance, title work, and real estate here in Palm Beach County, Florida. Very exciting. What I want to discuss with you today, I had an interesting discussions with some other real estate professionals last week when I went to a networking event, and the topic we discussed, or the question that came up, was who pays for title insurance? Is it the buyer or the seller? And ultimately, the answer to that question is it's whatever it is in the contract. It's whatever the buyer and the seller agree. And whatever their agreement is, whether they decide the seller or the buyer pays for title insurance, that's written into the contract. But I think what people were trying to discuss is there a standard? Is there a standard in Florida of whether the seller or the buyer pays for title insurance? And there is. And by standard, I mean like a guideline. For example, in Palm Beach County, the standard has been for the seller to pay for title insurance. In Miami-Dade, Broward, Sarasota, and Martin County, the standard typically is for the buyer to pay for title insurance. And out of the 67 counties in the state of Florida, 44 of them have reported as typically being seller pay counties. 22 have reported as being buyer pay counties, and one county is just totally undecided, where they can't even let you know which is which. All right. Ultimately, the answer to this question, it's ultimately up to the buyer and the seller to decide who pays for title insurance, and it's part of negotiating the terms of the contract. I do want to point out that I'm also only talking about the owner's title insurance policy. I'm not talking about the lender's title insurance policy. If there is a loan, if the buyer is getting a loan, 99.9% of the time, it is going to be the buyer's responsibility to pay for the loan title insurance policy, unless for some reason, as a part of the negotiation of the contract, the seller agrees to pay for that. So again, ultimately, everything is totally negotiable, and it's up to the negotiation of the parties in writing up the purchase and sale agreement. I hope that this video was informative. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email me at my email address, or you can give me a call, and my telephone number and the email address should reflect on the following screen. Hope to see everyone again soon. Bye.